Hey everybody, this is one of my quick review videos, and if you're confused as to what this is, what you're watching, and why it's not a full reaction/review analysis video, make sure to click the first link in the video description below or the annotation up above my head, and that should answer all your questions about this new series. Don't worry, the reaction/reviews that I do are not being replaced, they're not changing. I just want to bring you guys even more content in addition to those videos. Alright, so let's talk about No by CLC. This song was interesting for me, got kind of mixed feelings about it. In the verses it was kind of ambitious and odd harmonically and in the chord progression, almost to the point of sounding a little bit wrong or maybe too dissonant to really be a pop song, but I do appreciate stuff like that when it's done right. But in this case, I think it was a little bit disjointed, a little bit odd, and I feel the same way about some of the vocal edited, like stuttering and repeat type effects. I think they really went overboard with that. Again, it's like a taste thing, you know, if you put a little bit of salt on something, it generally enhances the flavor. However, if you pour like 3 handfuls of salt on something, it's probably going to make you sick. It's the same thing with those kind of like gimmicky vocal effects, like stuttering effects and other stuff like that. However, the background vocals and the harmonies, especially like right before the choruses, were really good. They sounded extremely wide and a little bit distant with all of the processing and effects that they had on them, but you were still able to hear them pretty cleanly, and they just gave like this really cool, nice soundscape, and the chords were really nice too. And then leading into the choruses, I actually really liked that part of the song. In fact, to me, it sounded like the chorus was part of a completely different song than the verses and the rap breakdown altogether. And because the chorus was so good and the rest of the song was just kind of so-so for me, it left me like wanting a different verse and breakdown setup to go around that really cool chorus. And also vocally too, I thought the leads were really impressive in the chorus and the background vocals. So I like what they were going for in that section, but not so much in the rest of the song. And kind of adding to that strangeness, some of the transitions, like especially out of the rap part, were kind of awkward, just a little bit abrupt, and it kind of reinforced that idea in my head, or that feeling that I was getting, that the chorus and the other parts of the song just didn't quite like mesh like they should have. And because they weren't smoothly tied together, almost sounded like they were from completely different songs altogether. But even after that strange transition towards the end, the last chorus, you know, they added some stuff in the backing track, especially in the beat. It was really cool. It really built up. It was exciting. So even though I didn't like the rest of it that much, I'd still probably listen to the song because the chorus was good enough and catchy enough that I enjoyed listening to it and kind of forgot about what else was happening while that part was playing. So, interesting comeback. I still think CLC is a really interesting group. I think they have a lot of capability, and it'll be interesting to see what they come up with next time. So, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching this quick review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, forums, all that stuff really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time.